Hey, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jakira. I am a makeup artist, and my YouTube channel features beauty, lifestyle, and entrepreneurship videos. To begin, I'm setting my brows with Maybelline Fit Me setting powder. This is in the number 35. I generally apply the setting powder first to avoid my brows looking oily or shiny. Once the setting powder has been worked into the skin, I groom my eyebrow hairs and brush them upward. I kept this next clip to show you all that such is life, things do not always go as planned. So I'm going to take some brow soap and setting powder, and I'm going to spray the brow soap with the setting powder so that the brow soap gets a little tacky. So now using a spoolie, I'm going to work the spoolie into the brow soap, and then I'm going to place the spoolie through my eyebrows and work the brow soap through my eyebrows. Your eyebrow hairs may be a little stubborn at first, so just take your finger to help lay down the hairs. I'm priming my eyelids with Makeup Revolution's concealer. When I tell y'all this product is thick, it is so thick and it dries extremely fast. So when you're working with this product, you want to make sure you work very quickly. Make sure you check out the details. I'll have all of the products listed below. So now I'm taking my Real Technique brush. It's the number 210, and I'm using tapping motions to blend out the product all over my eyelid. Once I'm satisfied with the coverage, I'm going to go in with my first color. I'm using James Charles by Morphe palette, and the first color that I'm using is 10% off. I'm packing the color onto my eyelid by tapping. Be sure to knock off your brush to avoid excess fallout under your eye. Here, I'm going in with the lighter shade that's to the left of 10% off. This shade is called Code James. With this color, I'm going in with circular motions to blend out the harsh edges of the first color that I applied. A tip that I've learned, when in doubt, blend it out. So if you're not sure if you should continue to blend or not, just go ahead and blend a little more. While blending, I feel like I lost a good bit of that first color, so I'm going to go back in with tapping motions and add more. For my cut crease, I'm using LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color White. To achieve my cut creases, I use my eyeball to guide me. For example, where my eyelid naturally folds, that is where I'm going to cut the crease. I personally use the tapping method to achieve my cut creases. Instead of just dragging the brush to draw a line, I use tapping motions to create the cut crease. You want to be sure to use a good bit of product for your cut crease. Not too much because it'll take too long for the product to dry down, but a generous amount. Once I have a good base for how I want the cut crease, I just perfect the line and make the cut crease a little better. Before applying any eyeshadows to the cut crease, I want to make sure that the white concealer is completely dried down. So I'm using the Real Technique brush again, the number 210, and I tap the cut crease to ensure that the base is completely dry. If you've noticed, the tapping technique is vital when doing makeup. I'm taking the color 10% off, applying it to the outer edge of my cut crease. Next, I'm going to use the second shade that I used before, which was Code James. And when I apply Code James, I'm going to overlap the two colors so that the middle of the two colors creates a blended effect. I'm keeping the eyeshadows on the eyelid instead of taking the colors all the way up into the cut crease. So for the last thing on my eyeshadow, I'm taking the color Canvas. This is still in the James Charles palette, and I'm going to place this color in the inner corners of my eyelids as well as wherever I still see white. Doing this is going to ensure that the base doesn't start cracking later on. So here I am, still trying to figure these eyebrows out. This color is in the shade Ash Brown, I want to say. It was way too light for me. I was just using it to outline them and shape them for when I went back in with the pomade. Like I said, this color was not my color. It was actually too light, so I don't know why I was drawing so hard. But not too bad, Kira J, not too bad. Now, I don't know if y'all knew or not, dancing makes your makeup look a whole lot better, okay? So I'm going in with some NYX black eyeliner. This liner is called the NYX Epic Wear Long Lasting Matte Eyeliner. Yeah, the details will be in the description once again. So I'm going to achieve a cat eye. To start, I begin with a sharp line, making sure the tail of the cat eye is pointing to the end of my eyebrow. Once the first line is complete, the second is going to come down at an angle, and then I just go ahead and fill in the remaining of the cut crease. Don't be intimidated by people whose cut creases are flawless on the first or second try, because this literally takes practice. Helpful tip I will give when you're doing your eyeliner or cat eye is to prop your arm up on something to keep your hand steady. I'm priming my face with Maybelline's Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, really focusing on massaging that product in my face, but especially in my smile line area. When I feel that I've worked that into my skin very well, I'm going to use Maybelline's Fit Me foundation in the shade 370, as well as Becca's foundation in the shade Mahogany. I'm using the Custom Complex Foundation 3-in-1 brush from Real Techniques. I love this brush because it is retractable and it retracts into 3 different sizes. As you can see here, I retracted the brush down to a smaller setting so that I could get in between the smaller areas of my face. This is my old Neutrogena box that had my wipes in it, so I just repurposed the box and now I put my sponges in it. So I'm taking a damp sponge and I'm blending out the excess foundation on my face. I've already applied my concealer, which is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade 53 Sand Deep. under my eyes, above my lip, chin, and forehead. I'm using the 402 Real Technique brush to blend out the concealer. Once again, here I am using the tapping motions. When I blend out the concealer, I'm always sure to blend out the edges of the concealer first. By blending out the edges of the concealer first, it just assures you that you don't have any harsh lines on your makeup. Once the edges are blended, I'm beginning to go into the inside of the corner of the eye and blend. Be sure that if you did do a cat eye, you conceal the bottom of the cat eye to give it that crisp, sharp, clean look. For my cream contour, I'm going in with the Flesh Stick in the color Mahogany. This is the Real Technique brush number 200. I'm sort of tapping and blending using both motions to make sure that I blend the contour seamlessly. Okay, so you see the difference between the highlight and the contour. What I'm going to do now is take the brush that I applied my foundation with, and I'm going to go in between the highlight and the contour just to blend it out so you can't tell a difference between the placement. Once again, when in doubt, blend it out. You don't want to look like you just place the highlight and place the contour. You want to continue to blend so that it looks melted into your skin and the transitions between each product look seamless. Doing the same thing with my nose, I'm just going to blend these products out. Keeping the contour nice and tight in that one area of my nose, I'm going to blend it out so that my nose contour stays nice and sharp. I also take the contour all the way up to my eyebrows. Then I apply the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer to the center of my nose. While I wait for that concealer to get tacky, I go back in with the damp beauty blender. On the pointier side of the beauty blender, I go ahead and work out that concealer under my eye just to make sure that it's extra seamless. Then, taking the 204 Real Technique brush, I'm going to tap and blend out that concealer. Here I am with the same techniques, brush, beauty blender, continue to blend. So here I'm taking my angle brush and my pomade. I honestly forgot whose it is, so I'll just put it in the description. I want to say Revolution, but I'm just going in and making my eyebrows more crisp. Being that I applied the concealer to my forehead, I kind of lost the shape of my eyebrows, so I'm just going in and making them more defined. Be sure to use hair-like strokes at the beginning of your eyebrow. Now I'm just going in doing some extra blending with my foundation brush. That girl was feeling herself, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. So that setting powder that I used at the beginning of this tutorial, I'm going to take that same powder and place everywhere where I placed that concealer. Just as a reminder, I placed it under my eyes, above my lip, my chin, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, and I'm going to work that setting powder in my smile lines as well to avoid creasing. Taking this Juvia's Place palette, I'm going to use the orange shade. I'm going to place it on my cheeks. Once again, make sure you check out the description to see the palette and the color that I used. I don't want to be redundant, but just to reiterate, blend, blend, blend.
Shift bars, shift bars, shift bars, shift bars, shift bars.
This is totally random, but I've done it a few times at this point. When y'all put on makeup, does your nose run when you put makeup on? Like, or am I the only one? Y'all, let me know in the comments. Let's talk about this and figure this out, okay? But now I'm taking the white NYX liner, the jumbo liner, and I'm taking this and putting this in my waterline. Y'all, this product has a chokehold on me, okay? I've been trying to edit and cut all the okays out, but y'all, when I put okay behind it, that just means I'm feeling it for real, because it does have a chokehold on me. Now I'm taking 10% off and I'm putting it underneath the white eyeliner. So in fashion, you know how wearing all black makes you look slimmer? This is a hack. If you want to make your eyes look bigger, use the white in your waterline. So now I'm just emphasizing my moles that I already have by using that same NYX black liner.
Shift bars, shift bars, shift bars, shift bars, shift bars.
This is LA Girl Pro Concealer in the darkest shade that they have. I'm using this concealer to line my lips. I don't know why I got sidetracked, but here I am adding blush. This is Milani's blush. The details to this blush will be in the description below. I wanted my liner to be a little more warm, so I added on top of that concealer the Flesh Stick concealer that I used to contour my face. Then I'm going to go in with NYX Lip Lingerie in the color Corset. The color looked a little flat to me, so I went in on top with Kylie's lipstick, and then to blend out that lipstick, I used my 204 Real Techniques brush. Lastly, I'm applying NYX Butter Gloss in the color Cinnamon Roll. The video ends a little abruptly, so here's the final look. It's a low light video taken with my Selfie light case. I'll put the link in the bio as well. You can purchase that on my website. If you found this video useful, make sure you like it and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.